What's up, guys? It's Trees. I'm here in downtown Ottawa, and today I'm going to be on the streets talking to the people about the war that's currently taking place in Artsakh, also known as the Independent Republic of Nagorno-Karabakh. And if you're aware of this, it's a fight that's been taking place for the recent times from September 28th, but it's been taking place for hundreds of years, decades, whatever. And it's a war that's been bloody. There's been civilian casualties on both sides, and it's something that's not really talked about in the media. So I want to go out on the streets, spread awareness about the issue. It's a humanitarian issue. Talk to the people, see what they think, and yeah, let's go from there. Guys, I have a quick second to talk about a really important subject. We're talking about like some wars that are taking place around the globe right now in Armenia. I'm just trying to get people's opinion on it, trying to get some just trying to get awareness about the subject. People are dying, some civilians and stuff. So
man, why are you trying to stab me out, bro?
My bad, guys. I didn't mean to kill the vibe. I did not mean to kill the vibe.
No, we're just talking about Donkey,
About Donkey? It happened really recently, September 28th. There was some bombs, some attacks on the Independent Republic of Nagorno-Karabakh, which is in between Armenia and Azerbaijan. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that area, but it's like a small mountainous area in the Caucasus, and it's kind of sad because it's not really being covered in the news. So that's why we're kind of out here. We're just trying to get people's awareness on it, and so it's something that you never heard of.
No, I didn't hear about it. That sucks. It wasn't covered. I didn't see that. I mean, I don't really use social media that much, Okay. So like.
That's probably for the better, yeah. Fuck social media sometimes, eh?
Man, yeah, fuck social media, bro. I ain't trying to that sucks, But
sorry, can I get your name real quick, man?
I'm Simon.
Yeah. Pleasure. Thank you for joining us, Simon. Yeah, so we're just out here talking about the issue that's happening. And September 28th, Azerbaijan, they started attacking with cluster munitions upon the independent civilians of Nagorno-Karabakh. They just want to rule for themselves, That's the thing, Like, why?
Yo, they need to calm down, bro. 2020 is already fucked up, They need to chill.
That's the thing, man. 2020 is already messed up. Why are we trying to get it even more crazy? Like, why, right? Like, goddamn.
2020 is not a motive.
And the sad part is that there's been independent sources from Britain, France, Syria that confirm that Turkey is funding Syrian terrorist rebels to go into the war on behalf of the Azerbaijanis because they are a Muslim country. Armenia is predominantly Christian, so Turkey's wedging themselves with more terrorism from Libya, from Syria, like the same stuff that they've been doing for the last 9-10 years. And it's like just continuation of the more, It's like this pan-Turkism where they just want to get they want to go back to the Ottoman Empire. I don't know if you're familiar with the Ottoman Empire, but they want to get those strengths back up, it's. Had you heard of that they're bringing terrorists now, similar to what they did in Syria and Libya, into Azerbaijan? Were you aware of that?
No, I was not aware about that. That's really stupid and that's sad. How can you fund terrorist groups and shit like that? I'm saying 2020 is not a year. That's sad. It's what the fuck are you gonna do? I hope it gets more media coverage, and I hope more people could hear about that because I didn't even know about it, and it's sad. It's you need to spread awareness, and it's good for you guys who are spreading awareness and making it known and shit like that, because I didn't even know about it till today, and that's sad, but
respect, man. I appreciate you taking the time there. That's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to talk to people, and we're out here, we're safe, we should be thankful. Thanksgiving just happened. Let's be thankful for your friends, thankful for what we have, and yeah, we should be. Even they're idiots, they're your idiots. They're your
They are my idiots.
Anyways, really appreciate it, guys. Yeah, take care. Just some wars that are taking place right now in Artsakh, also known as Nagorno-Karabakh, which is the contested area between Azerbaijan and Armenia. I don't know if you're aware of that. We're just trying to talk to people, see what their awareness is, trying to spread knowledge of the issue, and just if you have a quick 2 seconds, we're just gonna put out a clip on YouTube.
I won't talk about it, but I'm very well aware of the conflict. I think you need to keep a close eye on what. Don't publish this.
I did, yeah.
What Turkey is doing. Right. His role in that conflict is.
Talk about the church. When you talk about the church there, because right now church is going through a lot of persecution, even in Iran, in so many places, that living in persecution, and nobody sees, nobody share that in the news.
Even in China.
So we need to pray for all the country that is living in war, and we don't see them in media. Everybody attention is on COVID, but there is so much happening in this world, and we need prayer. We need people to open their eyes and see. Yeah, my heart is just I have so much emotion.
In the TV and then switch to oh, there was a game of NBA and it's like they don't put attention to it.
It's like you break from super serious to sports to gaming to war. It's like what? So much intense. And you're totally right. People are losing vision of the church, and it's going through a tough time. It's being attacked. It's being thrown to the past. It's being put as an afterthought, like we have to get rid of it. But some of the best things have come from the foundation of the church, that we are all equal in front of God's eyes, right? Like at the end of the day, that's what the church can teach us. And Jessica, Jan, and Rebecca, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to pray for you guys too. Yeah. Hey, excuse me, man. Sorry, do you have a quick sec? We're just out here on the streets interviewing people about a really important subject that's happening right now. It's the war that's taking place in Artsakh, also known as the Independent Republic of Nagorno-Karabakh, in between Azerbaijan and Armenia. I'm not sure if it's something that you're aware of, but Azerbaijan had attacked the Independent Republic on September 28th. Sorry, could I just get your name real quick, if you don't mind?
Sure. My name's Toby.
Toby, okay, cool. Thank you, Toby, so much for joining us. The reason that we're out here is just trying to get awareness about the issue, because it is something that touches close to heart. There's civilians that are being killed right now. There's military members on both sides. I'm not sure if you're aware, for example, that Azerbaijan, they are not reporting how many people have died from their side, whereas Armenia, they are reporting the deaths from their side. Or, for example, Armenia is allowing reporters to come on their side to freely look at the situation, analyze it, report it, freedom of press, whereas in Azerbaijan it's being kind of repressed. And if you are being allowed in, you have somebody that's following you like a chaperone, and they're essentially filtering what you are able to see. They're curating what you are able to see. So it's like kind of like in North Korea, where you go in and they show you something, but it's like only like the chaperone version. This is like the version they want people to see. I'm not sure if there's something that you had been made aware of at all, or.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Are you from Ottawa around here?
Yeah, I'm from Ottawa, and I go to school in Waterloo. I'm just here visiting from my family for Thanksgiving. So.
Okay, yeah, and I think honestly that's such a great reason. Another reason for us to be out here is just because we did just have Thanksgiving. We're here, we're with our families, we're enjoying our time out here. But there's war is happening right simultaneously, right in this instance. So it's just wanted to get out and we got to be always thankful, I guess. Because you never know when some sort of conflict might take place. We're pretty safe over here in Canada, but meanwhile in the middle of the rest of the world, there's all this chaos that's happening. I'm not sure, for example, if you knew that Turkey has, for example, been corroborated and implicated as assisting Azerbaijan by bringing terrorist members from ISIS and other groups that they used in Syria and Libya in order to overthrow those governments, which has been those wars that have been taking place for the last 9-10 years, and they're bringing those fighters into Azerbaijan to fight on behalf of the Turkish Azerbaijani allegiance because of the pan-Turkism that's happening there. I don't know if you had been made aware of that, for example, that there's allegations of it's both the French, the British, and even the Syrian organizations that are monitoring the areas are saying, the Turks are flying over these Syrian Arab mercenaries to fight on behalf of the Azerbaijanis. Was it something that you had been aware of by any chance?
Again, no idea. Sorry.
It's crazy, yeah, and that's one of the reasons that we wanted to just be out here, because it's something that's really undercovered in our news, and just want to get the message out there to people. And I don't know if you have any thoughts on the issue at all, or if there's something that you'd like to say right now.
It's definitely something I should research more, look into more, and just learn more about.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff that just goes unnoticed here because we're so blessed to not have any kind of conflict in our country, or even if it is conflict, it's very minor conflict. And yeah, it's kind of something we're sheltered from here. And we're lucky, but at the same time, we need to use our privilege well in Canada. And yeah, I'm really especially lucky to be born in this age in Canada, to be so young and so, I don't know, just like in a good spot, I guess.
A lot of opportunities, right? And that's what it is, right? We're just blessed and just always being thankful. You know, sometimes we're in those moments where we're feeling down and realizing that, hey, there's somebody across the world that's like maybe lost their brother, sister, relative in the middle of a war. Maybe they got their head blown off, not to get too explicit, but that's been happening, you know, like it's crazy. So yeah, Toby, thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you do read up on it a little bit. It's a super interesting subject because it's such a complicated area. You know, there's the Azerbaijanis that are claiming area. That the area is theirs. The Armenians that are claiming it's theirs. There's been the Soviet influence that's been there. There's been the Persian influence, Turkish influence. It's crazy. Like the history goes back so many years. So yeah, it's once you get into it, it's a fascinating history. So yeah, I hope you get into it. One place to start is the Treaty of Turkmenchai. If that's something you want to Wikipedia, it'll get you kind of like into it. It was the treaty between the Persian and Russian war that took place in the 1820s, where essentially a lot of these land disputes were settled. So that'll get you like started on some crazy, interesting reading material. So yeah, Toby, thanks again.
That's great. Thank you.
Cheers. Have a great day, man. Cheers.
Definitely, I'm not too much aware of what's happening internationally, specifically in this part. But yeah, I guess it's all about this trying to get some land occupation from one side to the other. Probably all feeded between Iraq, Iran, all those Orient countries there that are trying to get their feet in those particular regions of the Orient.
That's exactly it. They're trying to regain the status that they once had, right? The Turks had the Ottoman Empire. The Iranians had the Persian dynasty. So all of them, they have their aspirations. You know, the Turks want to have the pan-Turkism where they stretch from Turkey all the way down to Pakistan. And the one small sliver of land that's in the way is Armenia and Artsakh. So it's a shame, yeah.
You know, unfortunately, there was so much carnage done in the past history, if we go down centuries and centuries ago, that try to mend or regain things that we lost in the past today are very, very difficult. So it's going to be a conflict a little bit like the Palestinians and the Jewish, you know. Yeah. So that's my opinion.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
War between?
It's between Azerbaijan and Armenia in the Caucasus region, close to Turkey, Iran, that area. On September 28th, Azerbaijan, with the backing of Turkey and some of the ISIS forces in Syria, have been brought over to fight on behalf of the Azerbaijani people against Armenia. Sorry, can I just get your name real quick, if you don't mind?
Steve.
Steve, okay, cool. Yeah, nice to meet you, Steve. And we're just literally going out trying to talk to people about the subject because it's something that isn't in the media, unfortunately, as much as it should be.
I don't have any idea about this.
Never
Sorry.
heard of it.
No, never.
Have you heard of the location roughly? Yeah, no problem. It's unfortunate because it's something that we unfortunately don't learn too much about. But basically, the Azerbaijani people, they have strong affiliations with the Turkish people, and the people that kind of are in the way of that is Armenia, along with Artsakh, along with Nagorno-Karabakh. So it's kind of a war that started with the fall of the Soviet Union in the early 90s. Armenia and Azerbaijan, they fought a war over this area. It's kind of similar to Kashmir in between India and Pakistan. Maybe it's something you might be more aware of, but it's a really similar area where both sides kind of claim ownership, and unfortunately there can be like no peace, and there's kind of one side is saying it's mine, the other side is saying it's mine, and you know, we need a peaceful resolution, unfortunately, and we're just trying to like raise awareness about this issue. Had you heard, for example, that in Azerbaijan, when the reporters are brought over, they have somebody that curates the information that they can actually report. So they, similar to North Korea, like if you were to go there as a reporter, there would be a government official that would be next to you, kind of filtering what you are able to show through the cameras to the people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, which is kind of like something that is crazy. That's like something that North Korea would do, and then this, like Azerbaijan is doing that, and then they want to be in the European Union at the same time. So were you aware of that kind of stuff happening?
I'm a student. I just don't know all this.
What do you study, if you don't mind me asking?
My master's here.
Masters? Oh, what subject?
I'm doing my computer science.
Computer science. Okay, yeah, great subject.
Familiar with this?
Yeah, no, it's okay. So.
Not a right person.
No, it's okay. It's okay. That's the whole point. You know, we're out here just talking to people. Yeah, just raising awareness about the issues, and maybe if it's something that interests you, go on Reddit and read it, Google it and stuff. And yeah, just trying to raise awareness about the issue and stuff. And yeah, thank you so much, Steve. Have a great day.